want to take a moment to talk about Amy and Johnny from Love is Blind season 6.
We're taking it slow.
You're taking it slow.
We're taking it slow.
Okay.
Because like she's not on birth control, and like I want kids.
Yeah.
But not right now.
By the way, I'm a sex and couples therapist with a specialty in sexual issues, so I think I need to talk about the whole birth control and family planning conversation that they've been having, my thoughts on it.
I feel like using protection, like that's not enough for him. I know I mentioned a vasectomy.
I know. And there is, it's always like an option too. Like it's not just like the girls like.
So it seems like the situation is that Johnny is very, very worried about the idea of getting pregnant, a little bit more so than Amy, but she's kind of going along with the ride because, you know, it seems like for the most part, they don't have very many red flags. There's another one that I'll talk about at the end that Amy talked about in an interview that she was a little bit worried about with Johnny, but it seems like this is like one of their biggest issues that they are dealing with. And he's saying, all of my exes have been on birth control. For me is like, okay, why is that relevant? The thing with birth control, right, is hormonal birth control, it can have a lot of impacts on your body, like these right here. But research is also showing that we're not sure about the long-term effects of it. Research that has been done on the long-term effects shows that you might be susceptible to gut health issues and other issues such as these right here on the screen. So it's very reasonable that Amy might not want to go on birth control. And they haven't mentioned condoms the whole time during this conversation. I don't know if they did it off camera. I mean, I don't think that Amy has a latex allergy or he has a latex allergy. So I don't understand why they're so against that, because condoms, if you're using them properly, and I talk about that a lot on this page, then you should be able to feel comfortable having smegs and using condoms. And even birth control, like hormonal birth control for women, isn't 100% effective either. So his pressuring of her to go on birth control, I don't think that it's necessarily appropriate or fair. Possible that Johnny does not like condoms. There's a lot of men out there who do not like condoms. Sometimes they might actually have a psychological type of erectile D. They might have a psychological type of ED because condoms might make it like, oh, I can't feel it as much. Maybe they need to try a different brand of condom that is going to be better for them, like a thin one, like One condoms. I have a link in my beacons. Those are really good. So sometimes you need to really search around to find one that feels more comfortable for you. But just the idea that it's going to take away some of the pleasure might actually lead to issues with erections. So that might be part of it, but who knows? Also owns up to the fact that he doesn't really know much about vasectomies, but they were talking about that and he was like, oh, I don't know, that's super invasive. But honestly, another solution, if you are so scared to get pregos, right? Store your semen. I know some of you have thought of this already, but store your semen and get a vasectomy, and then you can reverse it, right? If you're the one that's so caught up on it, because Amy seems to be very much go with the flow. The thing that Amy said that was somewhat of a red flag for her, I don't know if she said it in those words, was that when she first met Johnny, he said that he was more so on this experience because he wanted to learn how to grow as a person.
I feel like the only thing was that he had mentioned that he really came into this experience to kind of grow as a person, not having marriage be the main end goal, but that if it happened, it happened. So that was kind of like, I didn't know if it was the best, and I'm not, you know, I wasn't trying to build a man, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like after multiple conversations, so again, that was in the very beginning, after multiple conversations, I truly got a sense of who he was, and obviously a connection was formed.
It was giving when AD was saying that she has a history of being like a fix-a-hoe.
A good person.
That's a red flag for me, but I'm such a fix-a-hoe that I would be like, it's okay.
And she was owning up to the fact that she dates a lot of guys where she's like, okay, I get into this thing where I want to fix somebody, like fix a hoe. I think she came up with that term, but it was hilarious. It sounds like Amy didn't want to fix a hoe either. But luckily, it seems like for the most part, they have a healthy relationship. It seems pretty secure. Once they get over this whole family planning thing, and I'm pretty sure they have already because the show has aired, then I think they'll be okay. But let me know what you think about this. I'm loving this season. It's so juicy. Love is Blind season 6, and I'm gonna be posting more reactions. And if you like this, then I'll go into the other couples. Love you guys. Bye.